Greetings, blessings, salutations, and love. Once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott, here to share, share some of me, some time, fellowship, hopefully some entertainment, inspiration, encouragement. Those are the things I hope to bring, want to offer. And I want to thank all of you who have already stopped by, who may stop by soon in the future, later in the future. Thank you and welcome for joining. For those who happen to be present, find their way here. The link is already pinned to the top of the chat. And today, kind of a chill, laid back stream is where I'm hoping for, with a little bit of, keeping in mind some gratitude just for being. What's up, Cynthia? You rock, man. Thank you. Happy Monday to all. That's right. It's the Monday energies. It means that's right. There's a full moon too. Something like that. All sorts of stuff happening today. Please share. Yeah, do the algorithm things. Help this thing out. Love it when it's free. Sharing free support, man. Love doing that. And thank you, Cynthia, for what you do. Sincerely. So the thumbnail today, when you replace why is this happening to me with what is this trying to teach me, everything shifts. And it really does. It's real easy to feel like this world is coming at us. Everything, you turn here, you turn there, there's a combat, there's a problem, an emergency, whatever. Sometimes it feels like the world is totally against us, but the reality is everything of importance is created for you, for me, for us. This life it reveals itself, unfolds itself uniquely, perfectly, somehow for each of us. I'm confident saying this because of the patterns I've recognized in myself, meaning the similarities I see between me and everybody else. And some of the other patterns of history, some of the other patterns in philosophy and science, it all makes sense. It all comes together like this. We are the unfoldment of that which was. And it's ever bringing forth that which is and that which might be. And through our mind, our intentions, our hearts, our desires, we get to influence what may or may not be. It's like a dance that we each go through in our progression of life, growing and flowering into whatever fruit it is we become. And I tell you what, people are fruity, man. They come in all sorts of different flavors. Some people are real sweet. Some people are real bitter. Some people are so rough around the edges, you can't even get a sense of what they're trying to offer. But, I used to hate people. I honestly did. I convinced myself a long time ago when I was a kid. God, I hated people. And you know what? The world taught me it was okay to feel good hating. And hating can feel good. But brothers and sisters, you know what? Hey, blessings. I actually think people who are high might be able to understand me a little bit better. I honestly do. Because when you're high, there's less typically, as long as you can stay focused and pay attention, there's typically less interruptions and distractions from a mind that's been altered just a little bit. And I actually think some people, I've watched them. I've watched when I talk and people are kind of getting it, but I can see like a glaze come down over their eyes, like they're getting hypnotized by the rhythm or the speech pattern or something. I can put people to sleep pretty quickly. So that might be why you're feeling high. Or it could be your life choices too. I feel pretty high on life, to be honest. It's like, wow. I was talking about this today with a friend. I feel like things are going to change because communication has been getting easier for me. And I'm confident that things will be changing pretty soon. But I was talking to a friend today about my life and how, well, tell you what, friend out of it. I was talking to myself in the mirror. That's where the first thought was coming from. Looking at myself in the mirror and recognizing the life that I've been living. How 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 fascinating it's been, mostly in my mind and imagination, because I've imagined a lot of things and I've made efforts, but the efforts compared to the things I've thought of, life is it's a trip through our minds, brothers and sisters. That's what life is. Every moment. Excuse me. That's right. I shared that on what was it? I shared um regarding the thumbnail too. When you replace why is this happening to me with what is this trying to teach me? Whatever this might be, everything shifts. Because when we're searching for the lessons, we're looking for the good. We've got an open mind. We're not convinced already with conclusions. Poor me, I'm a victim again. But when we recognize what is this pattern trying to teach me, we feel a greater strength. We, I'm speaking as we like people. I have experienced this shift, right? So I guess I'm pretty much like everybody else. So I know that we can shift within ourselves. And that shift, when we shift from having the arrogance and conclusion, oh, this world is against me and I can't do anything. When we shift within ourselves from being the victim to the seeker, the one seeking answers, the one seeking solutions, the one seeking growth, when you make that shift within yourself from being the victim to the seeker, everything shifts from my experience. Anyway, I brought this up. Each day we open our eyes, we see the sun, we see the light. Each day we return to consciousness. It brings forth new lessons for us to experience. And the value of wisdom from experience is priceless. Once you know something from experience, you've grown, especially if it's a new experience, you've grown. And maybe you learn you dislike something new, but then you know for sure and you've removed a doubt. But the value of wisdom from experience is priceless. So focus on growing your value each day. Kind of simple, right? In theory, it is, and in practice, it gets easier. It is kind of simple. Life is simple, brothers and sisters. The systems of control, the systems we've grown up with in this society, and when I'm saying we in this context, I'm speaking as an American, someone in the land of the free, so they say. I do feel pretty free. I do feel pretty blessed. I do feel pretty graced. And I'd like the rest of the world to know freedom as well. The world we've been brought up in, it's literally backwards, inverted, and through through temptation, it will drive us insane. I was watching that guy. I've talked about him before, Aaron Abkey. I encourage you, look him up on YouTube and online, perhaps. Um, I was listening to something he was talking about, one of his recent videos, and he described it accurately and very, very well. If we recognize that, and actually this idea ties into conversations we had, I think yesterday, with Machine Lies and others, regarding how whatever man makes is a replication of something else from nature. We replicate, duplicate in different ways for our convenience, whether it coincides. Well, the point is, what has been replicated through mankind being all of the people in the free world and elsewhere, um, the structures of government, right? These legal systems of control and whatever, under the illusions of safety. The government and the corporate systems are manifestations of the egoic mind. The way the egoic mind works is visible in the structures of government and corporation. They represent themselves as being a good and necessary thing. Sometimes it's a necessary evil, in fact. That's what the evasive and invasive, egoic and selfish and arrogant egoic mind wants to do. And this is what I'm suggesting, as we break free. Matter of fact, just breathe free and recognize your freedom, from that breath, from that awareness of breath, that awareness of moment, that now. The awareness of now and the breath means that you are free as you choose to be. Now, if you want to be encumbered and a slave to the past, you want to make sure that you're real obedient to the rules and what someone else might have said, feel free. It's your life to live. It's your life to choose, to live how you want, within the limits of your reason and within the limits of what the world will allow you to accomplish or receive. We're all in this same boat. Life, that is, right? We're all in this same boat, all together. I was thinking about this, I spend a lot of time thinking, because my life is unlike others. I respect and honor that. Many other people got the real life obligations of families and, businesses, maybe employers or employees, right? Everyone's living their own life, and this is where my life is. It allows me a lot of freedom, time, and we each have the same number of hours in the day. It comes down to, what do we commit ourselves to? What are we attached to? What are our obligations? And my life is, Son's grown on his own. I got 2 cats I try to make sure I pay attention to, but besides that, I get to worry about me. I used to spend a lot of time worrying about me. And now that I think about that, that was pretty foolish. Because I was worried about the wrong things in life. And brothers and sisters, if you can understand that, you ever done that? Found yourself worrying about things that really aren't your business, really aren't your control, really have nothing to do with you? You ever spend your time worrying about stuff like that? I have. Feel kind of foolish sometimes once you finally humble yourself and admit it. But, I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, humility in the honest form is where it's at. I'm wondering how to clearly explain. It's like the balance between recognize your fragility almost to the extent of your um, insignificance. And if you can humble yourself to the possibility that you might be just absolutely insignificant to anything or anyone, that everyone and everything, they're fine. They've got support systems and everything they need is in their lives as well. Really, if you can recognize your insignificance, that you mean absolutely nothing. Oh, man. What could you do wrong? So, having that freedom of expectation that, I'm insignificant. It doesn't really matter what I think or say or do. So, um, it can be, you can take that in a wrong way that, oh, it doesn't matter and I should just end myself because I used to do that stuff. Please, if you're looping in those thoughts, that shit is serious. Don't walk away from that. You know, you want to end yourself. What it is, you want to end the patterns that you've been choosing, the patterns of thought, the patterns of your life. That's what it means. Doesn't mean you want to end. Everyone's on their own path. So let me come back to what I can know. By allowing ourselves to feel pretty insignificant rather than feeling, worth less, we can actually use that insignificance to empower ourselves, to push yourselves a little bit more. That's what I started to do for myself, honestly. And it's kind of clumsily, I'm explaining some of the paths I took to free myself of the ego worry. And there was a question about what creates the egoic mind. It's our choices. It's our choices to believe that we are a limited human being in the character of our name or our gender or our diagnosis or whatever. What creates an egoic mind is our choices and beliefs in limitations, in fears, in worries, in separations. Life is a trip, and you know what? This is what we are. Tommy, I know it's conflicting, but all conflicts can be resolved. All paradoxes can find resolve. Both things can be true. We are powerful and fragile. Life can end like that. Things change. Our power is, our potential is like unknown. Our power, we are. All of us are. And yet at the same time, come on, let's face it, in the big scope of things, you know how many billions of people there are? You know how big a number a billion is? And there's like several of those of people. That's a lot of people. We're like ants. Just like imagine, feel, just ants swarming. That's what people have done. We built these burrows and stuff, called them cities. Where did I get onto that? The egoic mind is the one that is limited. It's what this world has taught us to embrace. And I'm suggesting to all of us, yes, that's where I was. We're all powerful and all insignificant. We can set ourselves free when we resolve that paradox. And the way to resolve that paradox is to recognize my body is a vessel. A vessel for what? Is it a vessel for me to just, lustfully chase my desires and be a real fool while I'm here on earth, wasting my time with entertainment and distractions and drugs and booze and gambling? I used to do that. I used to use my body for those things, all sorts of foolishness. That's when I thought I mattered. That's when I thought that my thoughts mattered. But when I recognize that I'm insignificant, that I'm actually just a vessel, I'm a vessel for life to be lived. And when I recognize that my true nature of being, here's a thought I had earlier too. I believe our true nature is supernatural. The true nature of a human being is supernatural. We are above that which is natural in this world, perhaps, because we have as we can interpret, it appears we have a level of consciousness and awareness that is supreme. That is a different level of consciousness and awareness than our pets, our cats, our food, the cows, the pigs, chickens, whatever. And in some places, the food, the cats, the dogs. So people are fucking amazing. I kind of dropped off the chat there. Hey, brothers and sisters, thank you for joining today. I'm Tommy, if you're ever ready for resolve, may I help mediate communication with anyone? You can choose anyone you really want. And if anyone cares to join, please feel free. I'm having a very chill afternoon. I really am. I stayed away from the that is and isn't true. I swear. I pop on to one of the other streams on YouTube, just seeing what's going on. And the moment I turn it on, probably a several hour stream, but the moment I turn it on, who are they talking about? Little gossiping bitches talking about me again. So it appeared. So it appeared. Maybe I jumped to conclusions too, but praise God. Luck, oh dear, man. Luck, oh dear. Life is truly a trip. We can spend much of our life here. I'm speaking from experience, okay? And I'm speaking from this experience for the purpose of helping others consider their own path and purpose. The reason I do these streams is hopefully to help others avoid hitting a real severe rock bottom. We each drop and lower our standards as far as we need. We'll create and allow as much suffering in our lives, as much pain and hurt until we decide to change ourselves. I've been there. Luckily for me, I wish I could take credit. I used to. I was a high bottom drunk. I was a functioning alcoholic. I was diseased in my mind. My spirit had deadened, and it was a miserable way to live. Freedom comes from and through love. And brothers and sisters, love is who I am. And I'm going to bring another messenger and vessel of love. And I'm sure he won't disappoint. He always comes in real. Welcome, brother. Welcome, Illumiton. How
Hello.
are you today?
I'm pretty good. I think one thing you tell me and Cynthia could both understand is their chat's irrelevant when I'm getting a pizza out of the oven and slicing it and come back and the chat's all blown up at me. But a lot of us try and say we're here for help and assistance, and I think I'm narrowing mine down to this baseline that that we would define truth and factuality on that people seem to fight on.
I'm not sure if I followed you, my friend. I understood you went and got a pizza out of the oven, having some lunch.
hmm Well, whatever. Lunch, dinner. I just um there's this isness to the truth and the fact that I'm trying to reduce a lot of situations down to that core thing. Like I don't know if you saw me have snafu up on last Monday's Rage Mondays, but it's like, yeah, there he is, me and him, face to face. I'm not gonna let him spurg out. We're gonna have the back and forth, if anything. And he just wants to use me to talk about other people being PDFs. And I'm like, no, I brought you up here to work out this, you calling me a PDF. And he can't face it. So there's this core isness to the people need to see that and be like, this guy's full of it. And yet, as the chat's saying, he's one of Paulie's big hitters right now, which is typical, I think. Um, but it's just BS.
I understand. Yes. Snafu was, you brought him up for resolve and he wanted to continue on with others, but now he's seems to be connected and doing the work of others, it seems. Is that what I understood from you?
Right, and I know I'm still not making myself clear. It would be better if, like, one thing I'm trying to take Rage Mondays to is I want two people with a problem to come to it and let me show how I would say or how I would suggest this every man's resolve would be. Like atheist or religious, there's this core, let's get down to the brass tacks, let's see where this all started from, and let's resolve it or not, or agree that you just can't be paneled together. I don't know. I don't know. But I think you get what I'm saying.
You know, people are people, man, and this is what I've realized. They can drive us nuts, but they can also help us.
Okay, here's an example in real time. Every time I show up, this yokel hick, you tell me, he's always just trying to set this chat narrative. Tommy's all about Tommy. Tommy needs help. Tommy seek help. He's full of it. Like I've watched him go to panel to panel. This is where he finally rested, where you would wrench him and tolerate him. But he went through his own Spurg tour of going to OTW and each chin, where's my wench? Where's my wench? and now he just wants to sit and talk that chat game BS. So I left it at, you tell me, panel up or
Okay.
STFU.
So,
Camacho.
well, that's part of it. Thank you for respecting. Um, I'm trying to offer
There ain't no joke about it,
what
you
do
tell me.
we
You're an
do?
asshole. Now
Well,
shut up or come up here. It's not a joke. You're pissing me
who
off. You
who?
tell me. I
Hey,
hate
who? Oh,
names like that
Tom.
too, because when you ask who and I say you tell me, we're starting that who's on first
No,
bullshit.
we're not. I know who
Let's
you
do it. Let's do it. Who?
know.
You
I
tell me.
know
You
who.
do. You tell
I
me. No, you do. You tell me. No,
I
that's what
know.
I said. Who said? He said.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, this is not you tell me, I don't believe. I have concerns on this, but
Don't sigh, Jack. I'm fine. You're fine. He doesn't have
Hey,
me.
Tommy. Tommy. No, I just
Oh, MC Nemesis,
are we
failure
all on an
extraordinaire.
adventure? Are we all on the same journey here, Jack? Because I feel like we're all on the same journey. If
I
you want
feel
me to
like
quit,
you're on a journey where did you see how the Linguine crew has done changed their names and left me alone, and you're still probably here to start that shit?
I'm
Didn't
not
you just get
because
married? Didn't you just get
yeah,
married?
yeah, and I'm
hey,
trying to be a new
congratulations.
person. That's what I'm trying to be, a new person, Tommy. I don't want to go.
Not around me, you're not.
Tom,
Why?
hey,
Because I still got
here
the
now.
receipts of you on PC News and Drama. I still got the receipts of you coming on here. I got all kinds of receipts that your fat hick ass ain't gonna live down. You think you can just tail me for months and then come up and say, "Hey, it's all good, y'all," and you think I'm just, "Oh,
Yes,
okay, it's
because
fine."
I'm extending the olive branch.
You got no branch to extend. You need
Tom,
to go on with your
Tom,
life and get out of my hair. You got
Tom,
no
in the
reason to be here.
present, Tom, peace is always available in the present. It just becomes a matter of willingness. So
This dude's just a snafu
allegedly,
diet. This dude is a snafu light.
I've I recognize patterns in people, but I haven't seen McNemesis for a while, and I don't even know if this is the same guy I'm thinking. But
He's been up to the same old shit.
um,
Listen. It is the same person, and I did take down the videos that I had reacting to you because I didn't know if you liked them or not, but I just didn't know. I mean, I'm like,
You don't know if I like the videos of you calling me a PDF.
no, I never made videos about that. I'm talking about the ones with Jack where I'm like, you know, here's the thing: like, comedy is important in people's life, and Tommy, I'm not saying your situation is comical
It's
because
not.
I don't know though. I mean, in some states, in some states, I guess you would be not considered a pedophile, but in other states, you might be. Well, see, there he goes. I was about to explain it to people that in some states, it's 16 years old. So that's the only
you
defense that
know,
he has.
no, here the thing is, hey, do you know a guy named Resto Chesto?
Yeah, he was trolling me on the other channel. He was just calling me. He was calling me a woman beater, and because of my past, I had an assault on my record. Uh, but yeah, he was just on the Boy
Here,
Blues channel calling me.
well, hold on, hold on.
Hey Jack.
Resto,
Hey Jack, how you doing?
good. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm a good person. I've seen you before. I've seen you on Flow State before. I'm not a weirdo. Don't
All
worry
right,
about it.
all right,
Yeah.
cool.
No, it's just ironic, MC, that I run into you here after I just grilled you on the other channel, right? It's ironic that you ran from me, tried to go to another channel, and then I left and just saw you here, right?
Yeah,
Oh my,
you're probably trolling me, like trolling me. You know what I
Trust me,
mean?
I don't need you, bro.
Like
Anyway,
you're chasing
hey
me,
Jack,
like you're
how you
chasing me
doing
for
today?
clout. You're
No
chasing me
one's
for
chasing you
clout.
for clout. No one's
I'm,
chasing you for
I'm.
clout.
I have 8,000 subscribers. You're just wanting me
Thank
to.
you, Resto. Hey, McNemesis. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I respect and appreciate you guys joining. Um, but the drama, man, I don't want that.
I don't make it. They
There's
do.
no drama.
I don't
There's
want it. I just want to talk about politics and religion. They're the ones
I
that make
just
the
met
drama.
him an hour ago. He's been just a bullshitter. I just met him and I found a random panel, 2 random panels, and he happened to be on both of them, talking about me,
Talking about
because
you.
because of what you did, bro. You the one that confessed to me, bro. Stop. No one's doing drama. You need me. You
Nobody
need me.
confessed to anything.
Listen, Nemesis, it doesn't matter how long I stay online. You will be online. I control your sleep schedule. I control how long you stay online.
What was that last one? Wait, you kind of cut off.
I control your sleep schedule. You will stay online as long as I'm on panel.
Do you feel like wait? So you
well,
feel
yeah,
like
I mean, yeah, I do feel like my life's in danger
you?
by Resto Chesto. I do
So
think
Nemesis
these two needs to send the police to Resto
Call the
Chesto's house
cops.
because he might be a terrorist. Because I
Call the
do
cops.
feel like he would kill me. I do feel like Resto Chesto is a danger to
Hey,
himself and others.
whoa, brother, whoa.
Call
If
the
I'm
cops.
understanding this,
I mean, he's up here threatening me, Jack.
hey, why don't you cam up? Or tell you what, here, let me propose this. Seriously, I'm a man of peace. I care about resolve. I actually false accusations are a sensitive subject for me, so I prefer to help people find resolve. And you're an interesting character, McNemesis. You want to try and have some real life conversations?
Well, yes, like with you. Okay, so recently, basically I've come to the conclusion that the problem is not with me, because I see a lot of others fall to the same fate. The problem is with ideologies, like dangerous ideologies that I must oppose.
Okay, so you've convinced yourself you must oppose ideologies that you hear?
That I disagree with because I feel like I got to be some kind of crusader,
All right.
evangelist.
Bear with me, please.
Yeah, an evangelist.
Bear with me, please. We need to address that pattern you've chosen. But Denise, you are a very interesting character as well. I've been trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I responded to your message through email. I've made myself available for conversations, and here you are doing exactly what I was warned about. You've got some behavior patterns as well, lady. You and I should have a conversation because here's what I'm suspecting. You, like many other people, are projecting you onto me. So, Denise, how much are you addicted to drama? I saw what you brought to my channel. So now, McNemesis, back to you. Your little, you've placed yourself on a crusade of truth to be righteous above others. What's this delusion you want me to understand?
And it might be a delusion. What do you think about, and I'm not trying to get directly political to be in opposition or contrary or anything, but I think that I want to be part of this MAGA sensation that's sweeping the nation. I really think I can believe in that and just incorporate it into my personality, and I think it can make me stronger.
Because you don't think for yourself.
There's a partial truth in there. I respect that, and I hope you can too, McNemesis. But brother, I've seen a little bit of you, and you're trying to find a way to shine, but you're trying to find a way to fit in, and you're calling yourself a leader, but well, I can help you with that. I can help you with what you believe and I can help you find a little more clarity with the way you spend your time and what you want to accomplish.
I just want people like Resto Chesto who accuse people of things who don't understand, like people like him, to stop going around the internet just perpetuating chaos.
I
You
didn't. I
won.
didn't accuse anything. Okay, Jack. Let me tell you something. Look,
Please.
I didn't accuse anything. I came up on a random panel. I was talking to this guy. We were tooling. We were talking about juggalos and shit. He came up. No, I'm not a juggalo, but he was. I was trying to just try to understand. This dude MC comes up, confesses to me that he beats women, confesses to me that he doesn't care, and tries to get racist and race bait me and get all political when I said I
Okay,
don't want to talk about
why do you?
politics. Wait,
Okay,
I'm
for
talking.
one,
I let you
wait,
talk.
Hold
wait.
up. Hold
Shut
up,
up.
Nemesis.
Hold on.
Please.
He says that
Hold
in
on.
the press.
Hold up. Make a note. You can address it when he's done. Sorry to interrupt, Resto.
Yeah,
Please.
so he did all of that, and I was like, okay, I think I respect everybody on this panel except for you because you beat women. If you put your hands on women, you're not a person to me, period. And so he got mad about that, and he, couldn't debate me. He left the panel, and then I was like, okay, I'm done with this panel. Found another random panel, and he just happened to pop up. So this guy right here is just destined for me to fucking, put you in the dirt, bro. It's destined.
It appears an opportunity to help learn and to help educate. Okay. Because if what you said is true, I can imagine McNemesis, based on what I've seen from you, I can imagine you saying those things, and those are not proper for a man to say.
Well, what happened? What happened was, Jack. I was incarcerated 10 years ago. I was locked up because I did assault 2 women. I assaulted my ex fiance's parents, and for
Okay.
legal reasons, I'm not going into more detail. But
Fair enough.
I just assaulted them. Like hit them in the face.
Okay.
And sorry about my
Women.
dog. Shh, hush, puppies.
Well,
You hit women.
See, the reason I did it was, just a lot of tension had been brewing in the household for a couple months, and I had a lot of anger issues growing up. My dad was alcoholic on drugs, and
you
instilled
lost
in me kind of like
control.
this. It's like this irrational anger, and over the years, I've learned how to cope with it better. But it's resulted in me being on, anti-anxiety and anti-depression medication, which I find helpful for me. But
Mm-hmm.
whenever people like Resto, I just feel like he's being unempathetic.
Okay. So you
Unempathetic.
want to be your McNemesis? I'm glad you're here. And Resto, I appreciate you being here too. I feel free, stick around, and we do have enjoyable conversations. I'm not not sure
So
what you.
we'll stay. Sorry, I'm sorry. This is your channel. Shit.
Oh, hey, Flow State. Flow State's here a bit too. So yeah,
Yeah, I love Flow State.
you're in good company then. So McNemesis, brother, man. Okay, so let's caution too. If a man admits something of the past, there comes a limit. When people change, they shouldn't be labeled and convicted for things that were long ago. So the other part to this, though, McNemesis, is what you said you're looking for. I think you said compassion or something. You're looking for pity. You're looking for opinions and recognition, and it's time for you. You're a man. I can help you. I'd like to do it online or offline. It's up to you. But I think I've made those offers before. You've got a blindness, and it's from your arrogance. Your arrogance is actually hiding your insecurities. Your insecurities within you are due to a lack of honesty. It may not even be conscious. It may be something you're just unaware of.
He's very insecure. Like even when I first got on and he cammed up, he went to go put on a Confederate flag hat, and then he was like, "How do you feel about that?" I don't give a fuck. But the fact that he did it, it was the intent that he thought that he was going to trigger me with that because I'm African American. That's what he thought.
Well, thank you for seeing it as what it is. It's McNemesis, brother. Every day is an opportunity for us to heal, for us to grow, and for us to improve. We don't accomplish a lot as far as recognition when we just go around trying to get a name for ourselves.
I think Resto is just being judgmental over people's past. Everyone has a past. It's something they're not proud of.
What if he's being honest and actually? I've seen him since he's been here. He's presented actually pretty kindly and honestly, as far as I can tell.
On this channel, he's been better, but on the other channel, he was nonstop swearing, is what my criticism. On this channel, he actually has a cuss, which he actually learned something from me. So I'm glad I was able to teach the young kid.
No, because I respect Jack. And I said that I only on that panel I only cussed at you because you beat women. That's the only reason I cussed at you, because I don't respect you anymore. That's why.
Holy cows.
So you see that, Jack, like that kind of perpetuates. It's like, because you did this bad thing in your past, I'm gonna, hold it against you.
Okay, but I'd also assume it probably had something to do with the way you were presenting, the way you were attempting to trigger, the way you were being obnoxious. Did you bring yourself into the equation of your blame?
I take accountability for what I've done. I'll sit here and say, I did what I did, and I take accountability, and you could judge me if you want to. But if you judge me and you prove yourself to be a judgmental person, then I am going to lay into you like you do to me, like I've done with Resto.
You didn't lay into me. You couldn't even win a debate with me, bro. I had to lower my IQ
No,
points.
I said let's politically debate, and you couldn't.
I said I don't want to talk about politics. I said I do not want to talk about politics.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to see. He don't want to talk about politics, but he wants to talk about my criminal record. So he wants to talk about
openly
something
gave me that information
to me, but nothing else. That's it.
Hey, McNemesis.
He's a troll.
McNemesis.
Far from a troll, trust me.
Well, and I've experienced you. Weren't you just admitting to taking down some videos of me? I don't know if I saw what you did with my name. I've heard you mention my name before, and you, brother, I define delusional. I think you represent delusional in my experience, a man who believes in things that are not real.
Who are you talking to?
Besides you, this time it was.
We know that.
besides, this time it was.
What do I believe that's not real? God? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, we're talking about religion now? I already told you. It was, okay. So I told him that I'm agnostic, and he couldn't even define what agnostic was. He said that you think that you're the God of everything. And I'm like, no, that's literally probably the opposite of agnostic.
Yeah.
Like, I think your definitions for things kind of like sway your beliefs, and then you just act off of everything.
Actually, that's everybody. What you just said, and McNemesis, there's something here. Our definitions of words, we each individually, we assign our own meaning, our own relevance to different words. And
see, he called me a bitch, so I called him my bitch.
Okay.
So you put your hands on women, so you're a bitch.
My God.
So you're my bitch, Resto.
How old is he? How old are you, MC Nemesis?
I'm the same age as Resto.
No, you're not. You're not 30, bro. You're like 43 or some shit.
He's old enough not to behave like a fucking child.
Be careful. You're on the border of angry cot.
Right? Thank you.
Why am I behaving like a child? Explain.
Look at
He called me a bitch. You're tattling on it. Just adult up a little bit. And also, I just want to throw out that accusing somebody of judging is a judgment. So that's always a self-defeating claim.
See, well, judgment's not the issue. It's unrighteous judgment.
You don't even
I'm allowed to judge someone who wants to cut his dick and balls off and be a transgender. I'm allowed to judge that person as a freak that needs help.
Okay. No. Okay, so we got into an argument because he said that, like, okay, transgenders. Sorry, I just woke up. Transgenders don't exist, and I said, if you have the balls to cut your dick off, I will call you a woman. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, because I'm not gonna do it. And he was like, no, that's a mental illness. No, dude, if you want to be called a woman, if a cat wants to be called a dog, I will respect that cat enough to call them a dog, but I won't respect anybody that put their hands on women. Put your hands on me. Fuck you. That's what I said.
I would. Like if it was in person, I told you I would.
He means if it was in prison. Be careful what you wish for.
I actually challenged you to a boxing match. No shit.
Oh,
you signed the legal
again?
paperwork, so I'll legally step in the ring and beat the hell out of you within an inch of your life till the
if I
rest
had
stops.
$1 for
So
every
Resto,
fucking boxing match,
that's a challenge to you.
McNemesis.
No e-thugging.
Okay, now you sound like
I will beat his ass in a ring.
Yeah,
Jack, legally.
yeah. You're flapping your fucking gums. You sound like a little 8th grader. Meet me behind the school in the lunch yard. We're gonna settle.
Stop being a man, Jack. Someone steps up to me, I'll knock his ass out.
200 pounds. I gotta gain 200 pounds. No, you won't, bro. I gotta gain 200 pounds.
Against me.
Actually, this is a perfect segue back to the conversation. I think you've got a poor definition of what a man is, McNemesis. Honestly, I think most men in America have a poor definition of what a man is. Frankly, you're given a great example of the poor example, in my opinion.
It's somebody who's reactive and beats everybody up and calls them names.
No, I mean, we can fight if you want to, but
you mean like how Resto started off the conversation on Blue Channel by calling me a bitch?
I didn't start it off that way. I started off with respect. And then you admitted to me.
Jack, I think the best way to move forward is to make them each say their one
challenge
positive thing
you.
about
Anybody
the
with the problem, any man that has a problem that I put my hands on a woman, I challenge you. I challenge you to step up, and I'll put my hands on you too. Just sign the paper.
Where do you live? You live in Kansas City?
Hey, it don't matter where I live. We'll meet somewhere.
If you
Atlanta,
Kansas City,
Georgia.
You can fuck around and find out with that.
Hey,
come on, let's go right now. Let's go right now, son. You gonna sign the paperwork? Have a lawyer draw it up. I want fucking legal paperwork because after I about kill you, and I will about kill you, I will not stop. I'll rip your fucking ear off, boy. I will fucking about kill you until the ref stops it. Hey, just sign the papers.
You have to wait in line,
and I will about kill you, son.
Do I have to have my lawyer draft them up, or
to kill you? I will try my best to take. If you got a fucking dog.
Wait in line,
I think this man needs an exorcism or something.
Do you understand me? Do not threaten me. Sign the papers if you're fucking.
Hey, dummy.
Just say
your life.
Hey, dummy.
I just accepted an offer.
What the fuck?
I'm calling you dummy, McNemesis, because of the dumb things you're saying publicly recorded. You know, you're looking like a fool. The topic was what should a man be? McNemesis, what I saw there, and here I'm going to use you as an example because you're looking for fame. Okay? That's obvious. You've been chasing fame ever since our paths have crossed. It seems to be all you want is to be known. So here's an opportunity. What you just showed is a man who's been thinking about that thought for a while. You're ready to fight. You're ready to fight for your reputation, but you're smart. You're not dumb. You're going to make the most out of it. You're going to profit as much as you can. You want to sell that stuff, get an audience, right? Because you're all about the fame. You're all about the fortune and the egoic nonsense. Okay, McNemesis. I interrupted you and I turned you down because you're looking like a fool.
Look, I don't want anyone to think I'm wolfing you. We can contact Keemstar. He pits on local fights. He got Boogie together to fight with Jordan, the Wings of Redemption. He can get us in a ring together legally. So don't think that you can't be touched here on YouTube. And if you're a man, you got a fucking problem with me, step in the fucking ring. I've had enough of the goddamn talk. I don't care. Contact Keemstar. If Keemstar will do it, I accept.
I'm not taking any homework assignment.
Share this with Keemstar. Clip it out. This I accept it.
Holy cows! I wanted to take.
All I did was accept his offer, but I'm not accepting homework assignments from him. So, or lawyer bills.
You know what?
The fuck was that?
Flo, forgive me. You were absolutely right. You were accepting his offer. McNemesis, figure out the logistics. Don't make him do homework. You made an offer. Fucking, what's the details? Are you there?
Crickets. No, it's crickets. Don't worry. He got.
Is he
crickets.
still turned down?
He got cricket syndrome.
No, he was back up. Yeah, his volume's fine.
Yeah, he got crickets right now. Listen, this guy's just a weirdo. Like,
he's as he was projecting, he's a troll. I've seen it. Hey Jesse, how you doing, brother?
Hey, I'll be right back. It might take me a minute, so you can drop me in the back if you need to.
Respect. Thanks. You're good, man. You're roboting, Jesse. I can't hear you. You're welcome to stay if you want to listen, but you're not coming through at all. Bad signal. Someone dropped. Who is that? Anyway, Flo, how you doing today, brother?
Good. Pretty chill day.
That is how I am feeling. We've got, you know what? I don't know if I've let him up yet or not today. I don't think I did.
Oh.
What's going on? You know what's funny? You asked me if I should let Snaps on or not, but Flow State's going around calling people cowards. Did you hear about him and Bex? Him trying to tell Bex how to run her panel, calling her a coward? So you want to Nazi me, but see, Flo's the one actually making you look like a dumbass, Jack.
Well, not right now.
Just so you know.
No, I live now, and Flo's actually been pretty cool with me.
Right, because he's not going to tell you what he's been running off being a little bitch that he's been. Flo, why you calling people cowards when you're the little bitch ass supporting fucking who you've been supporting? Huh? You like to fuck fruit? Chain little girls on walls? Flo? Yeah.
You're telling me you've never fucking vegetable or fruit? With all that incel energy you've got going on,
you're lying on these women that Jack know. Jackie Fox and Bex. Why are you Jack?
You're just really
desperate. You might as well ask the women themselves. They'll tell you Flo's been lying on them like a little hoe state.
Then why are you doing the talking?
Oh, you want to Nazi block me? Hold on. I'll excuse myself.
Block you.
Nazi block time. Fuck you, Nazi hoe state.
No, you can Nazi block me, but I wouldn't notice if you did. So I guess,
dude, I don't give a fuck. You're a pee pushing piece of shit, fake grifting, going after Bex and Jackie Fox.
This is why you're blocked. I can't believe he was like that.
You didn't know he was like that? What did you say?
Of course I knew he was like that.
Yeah, I know, and I was the dumb one to. Yeah, there's a good question.
Well,
you hear me now?
Because they're nothing burgers. I asked him for receipts about Monograph. He brought me the wrong receipts. It's not the receipts I asked for.
Yeah, you know.
No, Snaps and Bex aren't aligned. Snaps is just trying to manipulate the situation. And yes, I did go at both of them.
Oh, excuse me. Mathgate and Lucygate. You're involved in all sorts of corruptions, aren't you, Flow State?
Hey, I'm not the corrupting force. I don't find problems. Problems find me.
You know what, dude? That's what I'm saying about this stream. I'm seeing chaos and drama showing up, so it's an opportunity. I don't want to make it content.
And yes, see, I will be back to RBRs. I almost dropped in today, and then I got distracted by something else. But I have not forgotten RBR.
He's a trip too. I tried talking with him one day.
You can't do it. Actually, he's easier to talk to than Snafu by a huge margin.
Yes, he is.
Sorry.
Not as easy to convince, but totally more.
What did I miss?
Snafu, you just a little spurging.
Okay.
We missed a maybe near full-time troll.
Or
people think I'm a troll. I'm not a troll. Like I just,
I would say he's past full-time troll and looking more like a gang stalker at this point.
Those allegations have been made. They've been raised.
I don't know how somebody can be on every panel turned up to 11 all the fucking time. Like, where does his money come from?
I don't know, man.
So
something to think about.
Resto, what's up with you, man?
Jesse, your road noise is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, Jesse, I'm gonna mute you just while you're driving, where the noise. Okay, thank you, brother.
What's up with me? I'm a side character. I'm just, doing stuff for other people. I have my own channel, but don't sub up to me because I'm very inconsistent. But I am working on a lot of stuff, and
reverse psychology.
Those will come out pretty soon, I guess. Yeah, doing a lot of shit.
He's setting up a new studio that looks pretty fucking badass for an inconsistent YouTuber.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is actually pretty badass. I love it. I love it.
I didn't see it.
It's good.
All right. Very cool.
I was surprised. Normally when somebody's like, "Oh, look, I got a new studio," what they mean is they like put a few squares of soundproofing on the wall behind them. But
yeah, I can I send it somewhere? Let me see. I don't know. Can I send it? I can send it on Discord, actually. I don't think I have Flow State on Discord. I think that'll be the easiest one to send it to.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what my Discord name is.
Okay, Jack, you got a Discord?
I think so. I don't use it either, man.
Okay. Oh wait, I can present. Okay, I'll send it to myself on Discord and then I'll present it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what you're doing, but all right. Thank you.
Yeah, I got it. Messages. Okay, wait. I'm gonna send it to. I'll send it to Rude Mud Crab. Hey, let me let him know I'm sending this to him so he don't be like, "What the fuck is this?" Give me a second.
Anyway, what was my thought today? Oh, I went back and reviewed. We had someone show up yesterday that Dave called for 0, and he had that idea of future tripping a bit, looking at yourself from the future. I spent more time considering that thought. There's a lot of value in that. Trying to allow ourselves from where we are with what we know today, but trying to allow our mind to envision us in a different scenario, different experience, like in the future that we want to experience, and then see ourselves back. I mean, this is something I thought about. Well,
I do that all the time.
You do it all the time?
Like, yeah, how will future me think about how present me? Yeah. I mean, that's why I started going after snaps instead of just going, not my problem.
Good for you. Thinking about the future, what took me to finally figure it out was I got sick and tired of finding regrets. That hindsight is 2020, and then I'm like, son of a bitch, I missed another opportunity. Why didn't I say that? Why didn't I try this? I started saying yes to life. You were gonna say something?
I have a fear of I guess FOMO more than of misstepping and acting wrongly, if that makes sense.
It does. And I was the opposite for a long time in my life.
I think a lot of people I think most people are the opposite.
I do too. It comes from memories of punishment. It's this conditioning for obedience. We're not supposed to be tamed like that.
Yeah, I think that's very true. I think that we all just need to, gut feeling is a real thing.
Yes.
I really believe that gut feeling is a real thing, because most of the time when something happens, every time something bad happens, like, I knew it. And
you're never thankful you talked yourself out of trusting your instinct.
Exactly. Like I used to tell my friends because like I had a friend, he used to go out drinking every night and like go to the clubs and go to the bars and shit. And he would always say to me like, "Oh man, like no one ever cares about a story about you sitting at home." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't regret sitting at home. Like I'm not gonna have those stories of me, you know, punching out windows or, you know, getting arrested or doing stuff like that. Like, and you know, I drink sometimes. Like, you know, I don't mind alcohol. I don't mind, you know, recreational. Fuck, sorry.
Right.
I don't mind that stuff, but I feel like a gut feeling of like, damn, maybe I shouldn't do this because half of the time when something happens, you're like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I knew I shouldn't have did that. There's always that moment before you do it. You're like, should I do this? You know, like it's happened to me multiple times. And like, even if your friends, like if you have close friends and they tell you, hey, don't do that shit. And then they're like, I told you so. That's why that exists, you know?
Yeah.
I think this is part of developing maturity. And there's scientific data that, I mean, brought me to these conclusions. As we develop, what is developing is our ability for self-control. And there's word in the Bible. I mean, there's a lot of truth in those things. The spirit and the body will compete with one another. The flesh wants all the temptations and all the material and glory, and the flesh also wants to be responsible for the worry. It makes it feel important.
Yeah.
Hey, the topic, mindful of gratitude. That's the key. Sorry, you were going to say something, Resto.
I was just going to say, like, those things, like, only satisfy you in the moment. And then, like, afterwards, you're like, fuck. It's kind of like I don't know what kind of channel this is, but post-nut clarity, basically. You know? like afterwards, you're like, oh, damn, I shouldn't have did that, you know?
I always fall asleep too fast for that.
Yeah, so.
Wake up with a t-shirt on my dick.
What the fuck? Flo, you always say the randomest shit, bro.
Too much, man. Yes, Flo comes out sometimes, man.
Wait, how do I get to my studio? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, I made it private.
Are you getting it?
I uploaded it, but I made it private so that way I can just show it here. But
perfect.
I don't want it to be everywhere, you know.
Gotcha. What you were saying about those gut feelings being real, this is what I've been learning for myself, is learning the way we're supposed to live. We are supposed to trust those answers from within. We're supposed to trust our gut and allow our heart to guide our mind. I heard this described earlier. The mind is where all the answers are from, and all the memories, all the limits. The heart space, the energy center. That's where the wishes are found. And the world wants us to to deny ourselves in a lot of different ways. But I think we're here to fulfill our wishes while we can.
I like it. It's hedonistic.
Damn it. You have a way, man. I do love and honor what you bring, Flo. Hedonistic for that. Hey, how's that going, Resto?
I got it up. Hold on, give me 1 second.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I thought y'all were talking.
Hey, no, it's good.
Okay, yeah, I thought y'all were, in the conversation. I didn't want to interrupt it with my bullshit, but yeah, I have it ready right now. I'm about to present it. Yeah, I've been working on this for a minute, but I might have some bad news later.
What?
It's a big ass flood, but we'll see.
We'll
see.
All right. I'm not sure what that means.
Okay, so I will present this right now.
All right.
Share my screen. You just have to accept it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay, there.
What is it we're pulling up here?
It's just a video in my studio.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. And then tell me when you got it up, and then I can just hit play. And yes, my VPN is on. Always waiting for that NordVPN sponsorship, you know.
See, that's pretty dope, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my podcast section right there. You can have like podcasts over there.
Oh, off in the corner there. For guessing. Beautiful, man.
See, that's
that's my boy waiting.
Damn.
What's that corner for?
Documentaries. That's where I'm gonna start doing other shit over there, like my intros and other stuff. But yeah, that's basically my setup right now.
Hey, thank you for sharing that, man. That is sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, but we only had like a basement studio, so it rained a lot, and yeah, I don't know how to tell people this, but it got flooded pretty bad, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be there, so I might have to move because I don't want that problem in the future. But we'll see. Yeah, but that other corner is for like documentaries and stuff.
Did you get snow wherever? I assume you got snow where you're at, and it melted into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must not have been there very long if this is your first go around with that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my first time being there actually, and we filmed like 3 or 4 things, and then after that we came back. And
how deep was the water?
Above ankle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So,
hey, you mentioned that you're not doing so much on your own channel, but do you have another one you wanted to share?
Yeah. So my main channel, is Imp Dave. I'm Imp Dave on YouTube. No, I'm kidding. So my main channel is Resto Chesto, but I'm just everywhere. I'm just a side character. Everybody. I'm mainly on Speakeasy. Sometime I pull up to Flow State. I'm always in chat. I'm always in the shadows and everybody's stuff. Like I've seen you before, Jack. That's why I kind of felt comfortable coming up here. I'm always in the shadows, like I'm just that guy. I'm in the shadows. I know all the lore,
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I don't really do much on my own channel because like I don't want the obligation to be like a big YouTuber because I have the time to do it, but I would feel bad if I couldn't give people, the consistency that they wanted, because I'm just going to upload maybe like once a month, or I'll go live like randomly, like random times. Like I might go live at like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning because I want to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or some dumb shit. Like, I don't know. Like, like I'm not the guy to look for a daily. So I would feel bad.
I mean, it's not like you owe people anything. If you're giving them a free show, they
yeah. Or Resto produced the Jack Talcott experience. Sure.
Yeah. Hey, I have said this before and recently as well. There is a documentary, a mini series. There is something to be shown from my life. It's
good. I want to make documentaries actually. Like I've actually filmed 3 so far.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, my friend. I'll drop my info in the back.
Oh, of course. Yeah, drop it in the back. And yes, I'm very serious.
Hey.
I enjoy being a side character. I have side character syndrome.
You know what? That's beautiful, though. I mean, that is a way to lead. Is a good way to serve. When you learn how you serve best, man, that's how we lead ourselves. And we've each got a different talent, different directions, different skills we can offer and share.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to realize this stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you could. This is your show. I'm just here. I'm just chilling. I honestly, like, okay, so I came up because I was on another panel, and then I saw that the guy that I was arguing with that rage quit on me came up here, and I was like, it's destiny. It's destiny. I have to. But no, I've been meaning to come up because I saw you on Flows. I think it was yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
very cool.
Yeah, I like Flo. He's cool.
So what did you say about that dude? You guys were arguing in another panel, and then he just showed up here randomly?
Yes. So I was arguing. So honestly, like I asked in Discord, I was bored. I was just on the computer, and I was in Discord, and I was like, "Yo, can somebody drop me a random panel? I'll just do a random panel. Fuck it, you know." Ran into this Juggalo panel, which is pretty cool. God. Yeah, I was talking to this guy. He was trying to explain Juggalos to me, and then MC came up, just started talking mad shit. And then this other guy who was really cool, Big Mac. I don't know his actual YouTube name. I just know his.
Is the channel called what? Is it Juggalo? Or
no, I don't. Actually, I don't even. It's something called something blue. I don't know. I sub to it, but I don't know. But he was on there, and he started talking mad shit, and then I was just like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, and he started admitting to me to like these things, and I'm like, "Bro, you beat women? Like, what the fuck?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, I do that," and then he's like, "That was 10 years ago." I'm like, 10 years is not that long ago, dude.
I guarantee he still does it. Did you see how fast he turned up when I accepted his offer?
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, like, I'm gonna respect everybody else here, but I don't respect you. And he got mad about that, and he started talking to me about politics, and I told him I don't want to talk about politics because, you know, you never agree on that. So he just started getting really weird, and then, like, you know, I killed him on every conversation that he had. So he rage quit. And so then after that, like, a lot of people left the panel, and then I was like, okay, I'm tired anyway, so I'm just gonna leave because, you know, I love my naps. So I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. So I left the panel, and then in the Discord they were like, yo, here's another panel. It was Jack's panel. And so I'm looking at Jack for a minute, like I'm just listening. I'm like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And lo and fucking behold, MC pops up out of nowhere. I'm like, I gotta go up. There's no fucking way.
The Lord trolls in mysterious ways.
So that's what happened.
I'm telling you, it does. Our spirit guides us to where we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to see. But we got to know when to chase this, when it's the right spirit. I'm glad you put off the nap.
Yeah, I'm still gonna take one though. Nothing gonna stop my naps.
Naps are overrated.
Yeah, I'm Resto, bro. I gotta get the naps.
No, I met that Nemesis a while back, and he's an interesting character.
I think it's supposed to be MC Nemesis, I would guess.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. He presents himself as a rapper too.
Yeah, he told me, like, I asked him, I was like, okay, what is the reason that you hit women? And he was like, it's in my song. And I'm like, I'm not asking about your song.
Dude, every fucking buddy who's ever been to prison comes out thinking they're a rapper. I swear to God, they've got nothing to do in there except for eat honey buns and rap at each other.
Yeah. Honestly,
yeah. I'm laughing, but I've never been, and I sure would not want to spend time in prison or jail. But you know,
you would have a weird time there, I bet.
Oh, hey, no, dude. I am so grateful to live the life I lived, but I didn't realize how blessed and privileged I'd been until I got locked up. And my getting locked up was fucking simple. It was just in a hospital. They just pissed me off, man. I was filled with rage, and this was after I was learning mindfulness. I couldn't imagine when I was placed in there against my will, unable to just go out and have fresh air. I was like, oh, I started thinking about people in jail, man. That's not right.
It depends, honestly.
I know there's better ways. We can reform everything. Our prison systems, our governments, our economics. We can reform it all. And that's what I'm focused on believing.
I wouldn't say everything. You can't reform everything.
I don't know.
Jack envisions an entirely new humanity with people that aren't people anymore. They're perfect little angels of loving retardation. Yep. Yeah.
I picture a world in the near future where people stop finding excuses and reasons to fight each other.
MC, I know that's you in chat, bro. You type just like how you talk. Jesus. You think I'm new at this? Like, oh my God, dude. You're not good at this, man.
He seems like a nice enough guy. He really does. He's just like many people, especially in this online realm. There's a lot of people, good-hearted people, time on their hands, and confused minds.
Yeah, that's pretty.
These are the type of people that hang outside of liquor stores.
It is, but now they get to do it from the comfort and safety of home.
Or they got a cell phone outside the liquor store.
That too.
He hangs outside the football stadium with no ticket. He's just
Hey, bro, you got any extra tickets? No? You want to buy any extra tickets?
That's crazy. Goodness. He wants to box me, bro. Get in line, bro. You know how many people on YouTube want to fight me?
First, you need to have your lawyer draft up paperwork for him to not be liable.
Right.
I will.
And then you got to call this list of people that he knows.
Yep. Here's another. Welcome back, Snafu.
Hello, Mr. Snowball.
It'll be short unless you're.
No. You know what? I noticed something. I noticed you and I get along great. Usually, it's only your douchebag panelist flow state that when I get triggered by fuckers like that.
No. Hold on. Wait. Snafu, let's cupcake now. Ready, cupcake?
We can.
What color icing do you want a cupcake with, Flo?
I'll let you choose. Any color you choose, I'm good with.
Let's go pinkish blue. Let's go mix.
I don't even know what pinkish blue would look like, but I'm okay with it.
All right, I'm
willing to learn.
What's up, buddy?
What up, buddy? Pink frosting, blue sparkles or blue sprinkles. Jack.
That sounds yummy.
Okay, I'm hug a buddy and fuck a buddy in with it. What's up?
Nothing. Right. I do like how bipolar Snafu is. Like quickly bipolar.
See, this is what I mean. That's how you know. That's how I trust. Snafu's really got a good heart. He really does. Conversation.
I don't know that I'd go that far, but we're cupcakes right now, so.
Well,
don't be ice the shit. Come on, work with me, Flo.
All right.
Fuck.
He is sweet, but he doesn't like people to know that he's sweet. He likes to pretend that he's real aggressive and mean.
He really is aggressive.
Why is your avatar a zebra? Can I ask that?
Black and white.
Oh, because you're black and white? Are you mixed?
He's many things.
Snafu.
Hello.
Snafu.
I'm practicing quietness and stillness. What, guys?
No. I just asked you a question. I just asked you, like, why is it a zebra?
Oh, zebra? Why the zebra?
Yeah.
Zebra Technologies, of course, right?
Okay. All right.
Look it up.
You think horses are cool? Wait till you see zebras.
A horse can get some stripes. Even a horse can get stripes.
What?
We don't know.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
By the way, how you doing, guys? How you doing, Flow State?
I'm good.
How you doing, Talcott?
I have a mind full of gratitude. That's the title of the video today.
How you doing, Jesse?
I think he's traveling. Thumbs up he gave.
How you doing, Chesto? See, I'm doing good on this cupcake shit, guys.
You are doing good. How are you doing, Snafu? How's your day gone since we last spoke?
It's gone normal. Nazi block here, Nazi block there. Fuck Flow here, fuck Flow there. Fuck Snafu here,
But
fuck
you're
Snafu.
fighting the
You
good
know the
fight,
same
right?
shit. You know.
Fighting the
You've
good
been
fight,
around.
right?
But
You
I
and the
kind of was
crew out there kicking
witnessing.
it
I was
100.
witnessing Jack taking the Nemesis and this Resto guy. Like I just was like, where the fuck did this shit come from? It's kind of just watching it.
It was pretty fun to watch. But
Yeah. Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? We're Hug a Buddy and Fuck a Buddy and Cupcake are pretty good, Mr. Flo.
I think so. I think
It
it's because
just
neither
happened
of
to
us
be
are
that way.
terribly emotionally invested in this conflict. Is that correct?
I think I have bigger people that I focus more on, that I'm more
Bullshit.
upset with than some of you
Bullshit.
smaller tards involved.
So I got to work harder.
Well, I guess, you know.
Welcome, Sophia. Good to see you.
Good evening, everyone. How are y'all?
I'm good.
Yes.
Thank you for asking.
Wait, I got a cupcake with Sophia because I promised I'd cupcake on the panel. Hi, Sophia. How are you doing?
Is my mic okay? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
I think
Yes.
so.
Okay, great. Snafu, I have zero desire to cupcake with you.
Hey, don't uncupcake the
I'm
hug a buddy, fuck a buddy fucking mentality going on. Dude,
Snafu,
see, this is
I've been
anti-God
waiting.
shit, Sophia.
I've been waiting for this.
You are anti-God in it.
I am not.
You're
I
supposed
have
to be
been
cupcaking.
waiting.
Flo,
I've been
Flo, I'm
waiting for this
cupcaking here, dude.
moment.
Flo,
When you were in the
Flo,
hospital,
fix it.
Snafu, shut your
I'm in
mouth and
cupcake
listen.
mode.
Can you
You're
shut up for just a
un-icing-
minute? Can you try? Thank you. When you were in the hospital, I prayed for you and I felt bad for you. You came
What's
out of
that?
the hospital. Shut up. I'm still talking. You came
Are
out
you
of the
praying for me
hospital.
now?
Would you listen? You came out of the hospital, and one of the very first things you did was attack me. I see you laughing, Jack. I know it's a little bit funny. I don't care. Like, he attacks people. He says, I deny God.
Am I
Of all
raping
the
you like
people,
Venus said? Am I raping and sexually assaulting you
That-
online?
of all the people, I will yell at you. And I don't usually do that. Shut up.
Just Sophia, your yelling is so adorable.
The passion.
You are so mean. Of all the people I have met on YouTube, you are the most vile, most hateful. You spread
Jeez.
rumors. You're evil.
No.
And we're not cupcake with you.
Evil. Holy Jack. I tried cupcaking. Jack, Flo.
You're
I
nasty.
actually agreed to
You're
cupcaking with
nasty.
you guys. And look what happens. The demons come
Well,
out. Sophia, who claims
I
she's all
am
about
not
God,
a demon.
wants to
Of all the
uncupcake
people,
my hug a
I
buddy,
have
fuck a
got
buddy
you.
mode.
Snap,
Hey,
we're
I
cupcaking,
have
but I'm not
gotten
confused about who the demon is.
Yes.
I've gotten into so much trouble for talking about Jesus Christ, and I have taken so much heat for my faith and my beliefs. How dare you say that I deny God? How
Well.
dare you? I am shaking as I'm talking about it. It's not funny. I
Okay.
have been so attacked for my
How
faith.
dare
Probably
I,
a bad time,
online?
but
How
I
dare
gotta
I on
go.
this platform of social media?
You know
You're
what?
a bully.
Enjoy that nap, Resto.
Yes. You know what, Resto? Thank you for joining, brother. You are welcome back. Sincerely. Have a good one.
Take a shower. Wash that drama off you. Where'd Sophia go? There she is.
I wanted to interrupt. Sophia, please.
I'm sorry for losing my temper, but my goodness, this
settle
man
it.
has harassed me for
Sophia,
long enough.
God is watching
Okay.
you.
Sophia and Snafu, please.
Did he just say I'm watching
May
you?
I bring up real quick?
Wait,
I was cupcake mode for you and Flo.
Yes, so snafu, that's on the record, okay? Yes.
Right, and
snafu,
what happened?
Snafu.
I got de-iced by fucking Sophia here.
Snafu, recognize that the past comes up, right, until it's been resolved. And I appreciate and I respect snafu is whether it's act or not, he is presenting a different energy.
He's being manipulative.
Well, sometimes.
No, you guys asked me to cupcake with you, and I'm doing it, Flo.
If you're not cupcaking with Sophia, you're not cupcaking with me.
I tried. They don't want to cupcake with me, Flo. This was your idea.
Well,
that's understandable.
This time it is true. Sophia, you were the one actually rejecting the opportunity to cupcake with snafu. And I understand.
I even said, how is your day doing, Sophia?
I understand. But snafu, recognize. Sometimes not sometimes, everyone needs to become more accountable for their words. And when we run around slandering people, snafu, come on. You got to remember. I don't
consider it slander with the receipts I have, sir.
Hey,
but I'll leave it at that.
You think you're right.
I'm not here to fight or argue.
Okay, thank you.
But I do feel that you keep saying I slander. Again, Talcott, I have the receipts. I've told the main players, take me to court. They won't.
But snafu, we shouldn't have to go to court in order to have conversations and find resolve. And just because one person, you, think that you are righteous in your behavior, and we've had several examples of this on the panel the last few days. People feel righteous in their defense and setting the record straight and making sure everyone knows the other person is wrong. But golly geez, man.
Well, it's just about slander.
I still like Flow State here and there sometimes. He's still, he's not as bitchy.
And the feeling's mutual, Snaps. I still think you're strangely amusing.
Yeah, and I still think you're all right. I guarantee you're not as bitch as Tribe, Flo. I'll give you that.
Well, fuck no.
Is there any
compare me to that?
Right?
We all could agree on something. Tribe's a bitch, right?
Right. It's like saying you don't smell as bad as a literal piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Right. I get it. I understand.
Well,
it's sort of a backhanded. It's almost like a sneaky insult that you'd even compare me to Tribe at all in the first place.
Right. Well, actually, you're right. You're not even close to that bitch. You're bitch sometimes, but not even close to that. So I'm sorry. I take that back. Sorry, sir.
Accepted.
Hi, Jack, Flo, Sophia, Jesse. How are y'all?
Feeling
hey, Cynthia. How's Pfizer doing?
See, Sophia, I just came up here to say, I'm proud of you. I've seen you grow on this platform from someone who wouldn't speak their mind to coming up. And I just want to encourage you to continue to grow. I personally don't pay attention to Snaps. I mean, it's Snaps. Who pays attention to him?
Now, that's a lie. Everyone, let's just be real. What is out of most of these people's mouth lately? Fuck Snafu or Snafu's right. Let's just be real. Let's be real about shit. Snaps. Fuck Snafu or Snafu's right.
What happened between you and Venus on Bex?
Venus, Jack, I'm not trying to be, I'm cupcaking today. I'm Jack Talcott. I'm not here to fucking bring the shit up. Notice that they come up here to start the shit with me, Talcott, Mr. Snowball.
No, I'm
trying to cupcake like Mr. Flow and you wanted me to.
You a question.
I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to cupcake. I'm here to cupcake. And make some fucking muffins and shit. And not,
Snafu.
If she really wants me to answer it, I will, but you'll boot me.
But I mean, why do you feel the need to pick on women? Why?
Oh, see, Jack, come on now.
No, that's a legitimate question.
To put these narratives on me.
Why do you feel the need? You always have something.
Why do you feel the need to say everyone needs fucking jabbed for your safety?
When have I said
I've never heard her say that.
When have I said it
for your safety?
Snafu.
I'm just bringing. Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Flo, I hope you have a
Snafu.
great day, dude.
Snafu. I'm a witness. I've never heard her say these things. So tell you what.
We have the footage, dude.
I know. You keep looping in the past.
It's Paul's
You're
channel.
looping in your mind.
Snafu, it's a personal choice. What a person does on their own is their business.
It wasn't personal. She went to the extent of saying we all should get it to protect her and the others. The same narrative that a lot of these actors are saying.
Even if she said that,
getting the vax is not protecting me or my family.
Even if she said that, it doesn't matter. Just like it doesn't matter what food Monograph fucks. Just like it doesn't matter. What was the other thing that didn't matter? Oh yeah. What sort of gas fucking Ian Smith? None of these things matter.
In the court records, it was a honeydew. They had to correct it.
It doesn't matter.
Snafu, we consider this moment as the court, okay? We don't need formality.
Okay,
and we
Jack,
don't
you're right.
need...
I'm sorry. I want to cupcake it, but when I get to Sophia and all of a sudden Cynthia up here, I'm cupcaking with you and Flo. Look at what they're trying to do. They're cupcaking me.
You got a problem with women.
Yep.
He doesn't like women.
Well,
I came in peace.
Hey, Snafu, brother, please look at your signs, okay? What is triggering you happens to be women, okay?
No, Jack. I love Jackie Fox. I seem to get along with Rachel as well. Yolanda as well.
Jeff Foxworthy.
I get along. Rachel Ziegler. I get along with. I can name a million women. NJ. I talk shit, but NJ's all right with me.
I'm gonna swap you out, Snafu. Take a breath.
Hi, Jack.
Hello, Cynthia.
Even if she said it one time, it'd be different. No, I know you didn't, but even let's just say you did one time. Just one time is different than every day somebody saying, take the jab, take the jab, take the jab. Then you got a gripe. But if somebody had a slip or you misinterpreted it, there's no reason to keep bringing it up over and over and over.
Yeah,
exactly.
I couldn't care less whether she said it or not.
I know, huh? Me either.
I don't care what Monograph has sex with. I don't care what. I mean, okay,
right,
within reason, right? And I don't care about what Ian sniffs. I don't care.
Right. Absolutely.
Song.
Robot.
Yeah.
Whoa. What was that?
Big time robot.
Roboting. Hey, Uncle Fatty, I love this. Can I ask, how are you feeling? 3 feelings right now. Feeling grateful for Jack's platform. Me too. Thank you, brother. Feeling motivated, inspired to be the change I want to see in this world. Amen. And a little bit angry and invaded. I can resonate and appreciate that. I respect that. Uncle
Praise
Fatty.
God.
Amen.
There you are. Welcome, Moose.
Hey. So sorry about that. The song was that You Can Go Your Own Way song,
I don't know that song.
I don't know what that
is. So is it?
You can go your own way.
Oh yeah.
Snafu, because he's always causing trouble.
Respect and acknowledge producer Moose.
Thank you, but that's a distraction from the greater cause, anyways. I don't always need the attention. I don't always ask for it.
No, Moose, you're welcome. Today I'm feeling.
Flo, I kind of like cupcake with Flo when we're on cupcake mode. Cynthia, you tried to distract a cupcake out of me, and so did Sophia.
Snafu, you deserve it. You deserve it. But we can high five here. Cupcake high five. Air five. Air five. Don't leave me hanging. You fucking bad You're a bad cupcake. You're fucking.
Dude, I like you. You're cool. You're my friend.
Women, do you feel threatened or what?
No, I told you I love women. Jackie Fox could teach you how to be a real woman. Bex could probably teach you how to be a real woman. Yolanda could teach you how to be a real woman. PX could teach you how to be a real woman. Jay could teach you how to be a real woman. You want me to keep naming women off in our communities?
How are you in such a good position to assess who's a real woman and not?
Look at these women.
That beard. I never would have thought that you were a transition, but after. With that beard, but maybe.
Yep, you got it,
feminist, Flo. Let's just be real.
Snafu, are you a virgin?
He went to prison, probably not.
I guess I must be a virgin with a fucking child.
I got that one.
I guess I'm a virgin. Okay, 1 minute it's Snafu doesn't take care of his kid. Next minute it's Snafu's a virgin. Next minute it's fucking.
With
good God.
Who
must be a leader, Flo.
Now you're roboting, Chuck.
By the way, I hope you all are having a great, wonderful day.
I am.
We are. Hey, the topic, being mindful of gratitude. You know, if you're focused on gratitude, things that you have and that you are appreciative of, you really don't have time for the nonsense. May as well. Holy cows.
How is your day going? Yeah, how are you today?
Me?
Hey, it's my favorite Charlie Chin Chap fella.
Okay, Snafu, I asked Sophia a question. It would be polite of you to allow her to answer it, please.
Cynthia, quit being a triggered Pfizer advocate, but go ahead.
Oh, shut up, Snafu.
How was your day, Sophia?
Hello, Cynthia. I've had a wonderful day. I've been very busy, and I'm very thankful and blessed. And normally I would apologize for screaming and hollering like that, but it was long overdue. And I'm not going to apologize for letting him know how I feel.
No, God wants you to be a fucking yelling, screaming.
Is it too?
Finish, Snaps.
Snafu, quit interrupting.
I'm sorry, you're right. You're right, Mr. Flo.
Cynthia, also appreciate what you said. I have had a lot to learn, and I hope that I'm learning and growing more each and every day. And thank you for what you said. I have a lot of respect for you.
Thank you. Ditto, right back at you.
Is it too soon to point out that you have an adorable scream?
And God is gonna watch your adorable scream as you deny him when you fucking go to hell.
That's me, Snafu. That's me you're thinking of.
But you know, you turned her into the denier of Christ. Really, it's your fault.
Didn't. No, he didn't.
She's not a denier. She never.
Yes.
You are
Flo, you should be proud.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure God wouldn't like being affiliated with you, Snafu. You should probably stop that false association.
It's called respect. When someone doesn't want to hear it or they're not into it, you respect them and you move on. And I made a mistake and I overstepped some boundaries with Mr. Flow State and I tried to make it right. I was in the wrong. I was in the wrong. That does not mean that I have denied God nor my relationship with Jesus Christ. You are mistaken and you are confused, Snafu. Very confused.
Oh, yes. A lot of false witnesses there.
Another Me Too bitch, Sterling, crying like a snafu. I got a cupcake. Jack, are you doing today? Are you doing great today, Jack?
Snafu. Let's discuss false witness. What does that mean to you?
Well, I've witnessed a lot of it. I got receipts, what I could say.
How about anyone else? Anyone else want to offer?
Can we ask Mr. Charlie Chanchip?
Witness, but Snafu, this is a topic I think you would benefit from trying to understand and consider for yourself.
He doesn't want to. He knows what he's doing. His whole life is bearing false witness. That's literally what he does all day, every day. Cupcake Snafu. But let's be real.
Well,
I was just saying that's not very cupcake-ish, Flo. You're not being, you just uncupcaked
on. Sometimes you need some tough cupcake, you know.
All right, the icing can get hard sometimes. I get it.
And thank you, Jack, for allowing us to come up here and express, because you are absolutely a gentleman.
You mean kind of be a victim? Thank you for allowing us to be a victim.
You're being a victim right now.
Why do you interrupt women, Snaps?
Oh, now it's women. I don't interrupt Jack or Flo. Mr. Flo or Jack, are you guys? Do I interrupt you, Jack?
Yes.
Do I interrupt you?
Yes.
But less than women.
And you guys.
He's friggin' quick. Cynthia, please. You were saying something.
I just you Snaps. You're capable of having decent conversations. We witness it time and time again with gentlemen, and for whatever reason, I'm not sure the reason.
I have great conversations with women too, not weaponized ones.
What? Please, can you stop? Just stop. I'm genuinely asking you. Bring it down. Like,
what am I doing? Oh my God!
Nobody left you the sole arbiter of everybody's life.
Right.
Nobody.
So I don't know why these bitches be tripping.
You're the one. You're the bitch to be tripping.
Oh my God.
So hold on. I'm curious though. If I had sex with a watermelon,
well, it was a honeydew. It wasn't a watermelon.
I mean, just for the sake of conversation, let's say I'm having sex with a lasagna because I want it warmer. What's like? What does it matter?
It's gonna matter a lot.
Why?
I think if you were having sex with the lasagna and it was out there publicly, I think Talcott would probably want to know.
Would you want to know what food I had sex with, Talcott?
Well, let me ask you this, Talcott. Would you want to know if the guy next to you paneling up was a freak and did some weird shit online, or would you want just like ignore all the weird shit?
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry,
I care most about how they presented themselves while they were with me.
Do you think you know every freaky thing everybody does? I bet most motherfuckers on here have done some weirdo shit. Like gotten naked and been photographed.
I look at Cynthia and I'm like, that bitch is a freak. Like you could tell.
Those 50 Shades of Grey room behind his door that he's building. Come on. He's a construction worker. You don't know what the next person has when they turn the camera off.
You don't know. You don't know that I'm getting a blowjob right now.
Well, you're doing a hell of a good stute face if you are, Flo.
Are you looking for his blowjob facial expression, Cynthia?
I just know when men have certain.
You just know about blowjobs really well. Okay.
Know that you would know. You probably wouldn't know, and that's okay. And it's okay to talk about.
I don't know. I don't know about giving blowjobs. No, you're right.
Sure about that?
Receiving, yes.
Are you sure?
Oh, I can't get a blowjob by someone like you. The saliva could fucking make the Pfizer vaccine go up my little dicky.
Ever.
I think you could have stopped with, I can't get a blowjob from someone like you, period. That was enough.
Holy shit, look at Chuck, dude. If he needed to fuck a fruit, he got some.
I would probably just have to fuck a kiwi, really, if we're being realistic here.
What about a mango? Because Christos
too big, and it's got a seed in the middle.
But we could go mango since we have Christos. He provides mangoes.
I would need
power.
I don't want Christos's mangoes, but you'd have to peel 2 of them.
I thought it was pie. Isn't American? What was that movie, American Pie?
This conversation's too stupid for me to continue.
I know. I don't know what this is, but I, Jack Talcott, am not being blackmailed.
They think you're being blackmailed, dude.
Who's blackmailing?
Who's blackmailing?
They think you little fucktards are blackmailing, Cynthia.
Am I being held hostage?
Who's holding you hostage?
Oh, is someone I know being held hostage?
Yes.
What?
Huh. For what? I have nothing to extort. Can't get blood from a turnip.
For massages.
Oh, massages. I have not been contacted about any ransoms or blackmails. Wait, no, not ransom, blackmail. My mind moved into ransom.
Are you leaving, Sophia?
I'm just here waiting on a turn. I'm trying not to talk over top of people.
Oh,
it's your turn.
But I wanted to echo what Cynthia said, that we do appreciate you, Jack, that you allow us to speak on your panel, and we're not really even on your subject matter tonight. So thank you for that. The only other thing.
No, you guys totally derailed the whole "Let's Cupcake with Snafu" thing.
My goodness.
Poor Snafu.
So with that, I can't do anything else. He's not going to let me talk to him, even if I try to speak to him in a cordial tone. So I'm going to hop down.
See, now you're making assumptions. You're making claims that you don't know are true.
I would vote for putting Snafu backstage and letting Cynthia stay. Just a thought. If she wants to.
You know, actually, we could do that. If you'd like to stay, Sophia. Snafu,
That's okay. I can hop down. I appreciate very much that you all even let me be a part of you all. And I'm gonna keep praying for you, Snafu. I really am. I think you need to be prayed for. So thank you and goodbye. I'll hop down.
Wait, didn't you tell me yesterday I deserve to be in hell?
Okay.
Thank you, Sophia.
I mean, she did say I deserve to be in hell. So is she praying for me to go to hell?
Did it hurt you?
Feel knowing that she genuinely prays for you. Does that make you feel any type
She literally genuinely said, I hope you go to hell yesterday.
Nobody cares.
Golly geez. Maybe after all your attacks, she finally responded, maybe poorly, out of frustration.
Let's use different wordage. It's not attacks.
We're
not fucking being harmed physically.
Right.
We're not being fucking physically putting ERs and physically,
Snafu, you should really please consider the type of people who you're attacking. Okay.
Can we talk about incentives or motivations? Like, do we really think that Snafu just doesn't know how to be a human?
Yeah.
I think he does not know.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Do you think he knows and chooses not to?
I think that he's not trying to cupcake.
Snowball.
Why don't you what?
Put a poll up.
Why does that matter?
You just asked. Let's talk about the optics. Do you think Snafu? Why don't you bring the audience involved?
Snafu, because that's not the determination of truth. Only you know the actual full-on truth. But I have to say, I've never seen anyone hold such a righteous indignation for a fucking year, constantly everywhere, based on nothing. Your receipts are trash. So
no, you don't pay attention to the receipts.
What are you trying to do? You're not trying to help anybody. You're not trying to help kids.
Simple Jack tried telling you, your own panelists. Denise tried telling you. A few of you guys.
Snafu.
Well, I'm asking you the question because we know that you're obviously not trying to help kids. You're trying to slander people. So why are you doing that?
I'm trying to slander you. Aren't we cupcaking here?
Not me. I didn't say me. I said people.
Hey, can you read what Mr. EBT just wrote down there? Mr. Talcott, bring that back up. Just read it for everyone.
We are still cupcaking, as far as I'm concerned.
You're all right guy right now.
I don't think I've seen him, but I could imagine. Watch some of Snafu's in-person interviews. He's pretty decent at it. I can imagine you are. When you choose to pay attention and when you choose to have conversations, I know you can, dude. But we get people get caught up in these characters, and the characters convince themselves they can't understand.
Well,
go
I'm
ahead.
going to jump down too. I came up here to make sure Sophia wasn't alone because.
Thank you.
Wait, Cynthia, didn't you have questions for me about Venus who needs penis and some other bitches that you're lining yourself up with?
So, another quick question. Are you going to help Bex when everybody turns on her?
Why would everyone turn on Bex? Why are you targeting Bex now? No, why would you even make that statement saying everyone's going to turn on Bex now? When Bex is putting her own truthio out and standing up for her morals, her beliefs, and her panel, because what, you guys want Nazi blocking going down? And she's like, fuck you guys, I don't do that. I've actually been talking to Steph.
You want us to Nazi block fucking Monograph and Marfugo?
Mm-hmm. Well, again, Bex ain't posting fantasies of rape, torture, and kidnapping on children or fucking fruit that I know of.
What about the people? What about the people who directed Saw? Have you gone after them? Because that's
you're gonna tell me it's art, right? You're gonna tell me predatory fucking fantasies by these guys who have actually been involved.
If we're gonna go after movies and assume that every movie is literal fantasy,
did you listen to Denise's story? Did you listen to Denise's story?
You're not trying to talk, are you?
I'm sorry, I'm not cupcaking right.
No, you're not. You're filibustering again.
I'm fucking it up.
So if we're being honest about this, and if we're going to assume that every movie is a literal representation of the director's fantasy, we probably ought to start at Hostel, right? And then
no, his was absolute fantasy, bro. Again, I showed you where the Pentagon Task Force fucking got involved. Okay, this motherfucker knows why he's fucking in hot water. But why do you guys have to fight me when I bring the receipts? I got the receipts. You just don't want to see them.
Us.
Right. Why do you think it's so important we think like you?
Because if you're sitting next to the guy involved with some pretty predatory bullshit, that's pretty important, Jack Talcott.
He made a movie you don't like.
No, he made death threats on me and multiple people. He presents fantasy of rape, torture, and kidnapping, and he fucks fruit, and he's a fucking freak.
We all fuck fruit up here, Snafu Snaps. You didn't know that?
No. What kind of fruit do you fuck, Talcott?
Grapes.
Grapes? The red ones or the green ones?
The smaller ones. Red ones.
Do you like fuck the vine and everything? Like get it down in there?
Now, if I were Snafu Snaps, I would be going, oh my gosh, that's his real fantasy. He fucks grapes with his dick and he wraps the vine around it.
Right.
I got receipts. He said it on panel. We got recordings. Take me to court.
If I had Jack Talcott fucking grapes, it would have been exposed by now. I'm going to look into this though. Are you a grape fucker, Talcott?
This is what you're doing, man. You and others, you're hearing one word, and I've had this happen, not just you guys, but even that lady Denise, apparently, taking little things out of context, wanting to throw all sorts of accusations and crap.
I wish that Snafu would fuck a watermelon or something. You seem like you need to get laid. I think that would solve a lot of things.
At least a real long, deep hug. He needs some connection, reassurance. I know we all do.
Dear God, you guys are worldly.
Snaps, did you ever make a fifi when you were in prison? Did you ever make a fifi? Did you ever make a fifi in prison?
No.
Do you know what that is?
Hold on. Snap, I'm going to take a break. I think I am going to take a break. Gross sack, Jack. One button to stop retardation. I know. Sometimes it's fascinating. But then there's this. Apparently she's live calling me a predator.
Interesting. The optics are strange.
Holy cows, man. This life we are living is just, this is life. And I know it's online, but I'm pretty sure I'm real.
What I want to know is, like, are these regular people? Like, I know Wizard isn't, but where are these people during the day and the rest? Like, when I leave here, I don't see people like this places, do I?
I think we do.
We just don't know that they're weird as fuck?
Yep. I think they're everywhere like this. I really do. God. I think this is actually normal.
When is global warming going to get us?
See, nature's not been moving fast enough. So you got people like Bill Gates and the Klaus Schwabs, planning on how to help nature reduce the population. I think we just need to fix our minds.
So I think the dip that Wizard is doing is Charlie Chaplin is the one person he could claim to be to get away with wearing a Hitler mustache, which will be subconsciously abrasive to people.
I thought I saw him presenting the mustache. People sometimes, Hey, dream catchers, and there's been, I don't know if you were one, but I know there's been several viewers who have cautioned me, comments, messages about some of the people who've been joining. I respect, I appreciate the cautions. I'm trusting we'll figure this out. People will reveal themselves as they are.
What'd you do to Denise, Jack?
I apparently, well, it is my opinion that there was some hurt because I didn't enable the same feelings that she wanted to share.
He's irresponsibly optimistic with people. That's what he did.
No, well, that's
actually very legit. What Flo just said, you're irresponsibly negligent to optics. I've seen that.
I don't know that I'm irresponsible. I am optimistic.
I mean, it's a matter of opinion, but I chose that word intentionally.
I know you did. I know. I appreciate it. But no, what I'm talking about is it's been several times.
5 years since I thought you were starting a song. It's
No.
been 5 years since.
Here on this panel, I first noticed it with Paul, right? Paul's a character that's got a lot of conflicts and disagreements. And so I saw it happening that people would use this, my space as a space to attack Paul. Well, then I'm seeing other conflicts coming up. More recently, the Denise and and Monograph and Snafu and everyone else that's involved with all that. There's lots of disagreements.
I've observed silently to myself how I don't know if efficient is the right word, but how well you've placed yourself as neutral turf to mediate these sort of things. Like, I don't know how conscious versus subconscious that was, but nice territory.
It's actually one I'd kind of like to press into. I think there's an opportunity and perhaps a market to be had here as far as mediation.
That's capitalism, Jack.
Huh?
Markets are capitalism. You don't want that.
No, the market being a stream for me to share my value. Because I do think I have a knack for this.
But if they give you value in return, then that's capitalism, and that's bad.
The laws of nature provide for a fair exchange.
No shit. That's exactly what I've been saying, Jack.
We don't disagree.
That's exactly what the fuck I've been saying.
Right. We don't disagree on many things.
You're a capitalist now.
No, the difference is where we place the value. That money thing, I know that it's nothing.
Oh, you just want it, but it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want it as much as everybody else who I seem to run into. Mm-hmm. They want money. I'm happy to share it, especially if someone's going to share their
stuff. Their stuff with you.
Well, I'm considering.
Well, in that case, hit me up, Jack. PayPal or Cash App.
Well,
you can share with me.
No, sharing value. I'm considering investing in perhaps some housekeeping services again.
I wonder if we could do set up some sort of a good time program for Snafu Snaps.
A good time program,
like in jail or in prison. What was it? I think it was for every day that you don't get a disciplinary violation, you get 1.2 days applied to your sentence.
What would be the conditions for?
I don't know. I haven't worked out all the kinks yet. It was just sort of a raw thought that completely unrefined.
Well,
but some people respond to rewards and some people respond to punishments. I don't respond to punishments. I respond to rewards. Snafu Snaps here seems to probably be the same type of person if I had to guess.
Flo, I love that you said that. That's what I realized myself too. The punishment, it inspired the rebellious part of me. I'm like, fuck you. I'll self-sabotage. You want to tell me what to do? People can learn by reward. And this is where I've been trying to go with the coaching idea too. The rewards are in the future. The punishments we've received are in the past. Many people do respond most to pain.
I think that was like innuendo or something. Are you being freaky, or was that just on topic and I'm just a piece of shit.
I don't know.
It hurts so good.
Hey, there's a truth to it. Pain brings our suffering, and the suffering is the catalyst for movement. It's what makes us move and grow.
I only smoke in this room, Destroyer. Don't judge me. And I only smoke at the fireplace over there. That's how it started, right? It's cold outside. I'll just smoke a cigarette here at the fireplace, right? Blow the smoke out. And then, like, the fireplace gradually shifts over here.
Hey, so what do you think about something like that? A place for people, not like Judge Judy or the thing where someone rules who's it right and wrong, but some sort of way.
I would do that.
I'd rather see some sort of way to actually find a resolve. I think there's something to be had there. I really do.
Metaphysician, I hated rolling my own cigarettes. I did it in rehab because I didn't have any money, and I was able to turn it into a little business. But when I left rehab, I left behind the rolling machine and the rest of the tubes, and no. I never even I couldn't ever even do it without ripping the things. I just had people do it for me.
Rolling your cigarettes?
Yeah, because I mean, we're at rehab, right? You can get somebody to roll a whole lot of cigarettes for just one of them.
Right. People got skills.
And I, as you know, I'm a capitalist at heart.
Hey, you know how to work the system. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't really fault that. I just I know we can do so much more than money. But
that is a good like your recommendation is the correct one. I should be rolling my own, but I'm just not going to.
Hey, my thoughts on economics, and not to summon him, but
I'm already here.
No, I was thinking of Tarek. I watched
Hi, Snafu, good cupcaking.
Oh, that was Snafu. I watched the thing on Lebanon, the way their government has bankrupted and fucked over the citizens. America's heading down the same path.
That's why we need more government with socialism.
No. Okay, well, here we don't need more government. We agree there. We don't need more government.
Well, how are we ever going to have socialism?
Changing the values, changing the priorities. That's how it's going to change. The biggest Ponzi scheme is the Federal Reserve System. It's the banking system. The United States.
The stamp system, his stamp system is a pretty egregious Ponzi scheme. It's not as nearly the scale. I don't know why you would bother for 47 cents or whatever the fuck it costs to send a postcard.
Hey, it's whatever you can get away with. That's the rules that I think he's playing by. Whatever you can get away with.
I just suspect he doesn't actually mail his own mail with stamps. I don't have any proof or any reason to think that, except for just a gut instinct. Because it's so ridiculous. Why the fuck would you do that?
People find their own ways of rebelling.
Like, right? First of all, who writes letters, and who doesn't have 50 cents?
You're missing the point, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
I know. I heard your point. I walked right. I plowed right through it.
Actually, I think you might have deflected because I was pressing into economics and you brought up.
Oh, okay. We can go there.
The stamps. Uh-oh. I'm not sure
what does your logo mean?
What is that?
What does your logo mean, though? I've wondered that. I never thought to ask it. You're probably gonna have to type in the chat if you're still doing your thing. It means that.
I don't know what's being shown. Process for state vital records jurisdiction. Current birth registration process for state vital records jurisdiction. Okay.
Did you make this, or is this from something? What's it from? Hold that back up. What's the front of? Oh, hold on. Vital records. Interesting. I'll have to look that up.
The systems. Oops, he's showing something else. Dang it, wrong way. Just a sec. Sources of revenue. That's what people are, according to the systems. But here brings us back to an earlier. That Aaron Abke guy. The systems are a manifestation of the collective ego. The ego is the level of consciousness that people are focused on. And the focus of the consciousness in the collective has been on the worldly ways and the worldly desires. And in our focus of the world, humans and their creativity have been quite convincing in creating this game of Monopoly. Guys, the Monopoly game, it's time to reset, rewrite the rules. We can change it all as soon as we start coming together. The Ponzi scheme, yeah, well, postal monopoly. I think it's more of a banking monopoly. I know. You tie it back to the postal and communication. It's true. Communication. The way mankind has evolved to where we are is an amazing, delightful story. Constitution. Legalese. Imagined constructs of words, right? Wizard, you and I are on the same page, my friend. We really are. And actually, here's something about, I know, don't let anybody know. Something about Mr. Snafu and others, though, too, is if we stop fighting ourselves, fighting each other, if we actually start not just engaging in fights to be right or to be victorious or to tear people down or to put people away, but if we start just engaging in the fights that are righteous, and what I mean by that, they bring resolve, they bring solutions. Honestly, even if the claims are true about malfeasance and ill intent on some of the characters that have come up in these streams, one bad actor, it's not going to change the world. But I tell you what, when we do the work within ourselves and we change ourselves from being an actor, especially a bad actor, when we stop playing a role for conflicts and aggression, when we stop playing a role for the darkness, and you transform yourself, you become one of light. Whoo, baby. It brings a whole different shine to the game of life. It really does. Life is all about it. Life is everything we want it to be and more. It's limited only by life is limited by much, but what I've come to appreciate is the science of the art of the science, and recognizing the dance, the music, the rhythm that life really is. Because each of us, we are dancing rays of light, singing forth the frequencies of who we are. I'm not sure if you're talking to us, Flo, or not.
I was objecting to being a dancing ray of gayness.
The gayness came from within yourself. I just said dancing rays of light, man. Light and love.
You said that's what we all are, and I said no, I'm not gay.
There's a level of gayness within you. It just may not be realized or relevant. How about that?
Stop gaslighting me. That's not very life coach-ish.
Fair enough.
Besides, you already have a twin flame. It's Paul. It's not me.
Well, he's pushed me away like the others, allowing himself time to grow without me.
That just means you got to push in harder.
No. No. I don't know. I was talking about this earlier today. I'm really curious what my life might be like once it changes. You ever thought of that? Looking forward to a change in your life?
I mean,
you were locked up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, not to the magnitude you are, and the change. Like then, the change I was looking forward to was like just going back to anything. You know.
I can imagine. I can imagine getting locked up. I heard about that. People spending like 23 hours a day in solitaire. That's like
where I was at was 24/7 lockdown.
24/7 lockdown.
Yeah, so we never got. I was in a 30 by 30 cinder block room. It was no windows, white paint, fluorescent light bulbs, and stainless steel bunks. Constantly, no yard time, no rec time, no commissary, no TVs. I went over a month without seeing the sky. Yeah.
Like how many people were in there?
It's an 8-man cell. So
no, see
Charlie Chaplin's doing gay shit down there.
The things that humanity has created, I mean, the things that people have experienced, some of this stuff, it's seriously, people treat people like animals.
You couldn't trade an animal like that. It'd be cruelty.
Right. Thank you. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, and it's that way intentionally, though. I didn't realize it until after I was out. But when I was out, at some point, I started looking into interrogation techniques, and they were using a lot of, I think it's called soft torture, where basically it's meant to stress you out. They want people to take plea deals, and so this jail was, I think, I've never heard of one that is as extreme as this one. But I mean, I don't doubt they're out there.
I used to believe in prisons and justice system, and we needed more police to help against the crime, and we needed a stronger military to make sure we were safe. I used to buy into all that crap. Today, I know that the solution for the world, what's going to bring forth the healing, is the truth. I know some of the pushback. There's not really a lot hidden. It's mostly available, but the fact that people are allowed to lie to themselves, and the fact that we collectively enable each other. How in the hell are we still enabling that asshat clown Joe Biden to pretend to be the president of this nation? This is not, I mean, if this is real, it's a sick fucking joke. I think. Praise God. We should not be enabling this insanity. I mean, and the U.S. war machine is funding violence all around the world. and the stuff that's going on in this world, the agendas that are coming forth, I think it's time to create a better way. Thoughts? I think it's just maybe you and me. Jesse's traveling pretty good.
Here.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes, kind of.
So interesting conversation.
That's all you got?
Hey, this is an interesting comment that I actually resonate with, SH. The more criminals I've met, the less pro-cop in prison I've become. I think that's true for me as well. That people from prison in the rooms of AA and, at the post office with my government job, I didn't spend a lot of time with people who had been convicted.
Guards are no better than inmates.
What's that?
Guards are no better than the inmates.
I believe it.
If you think cops are bad, guards are worse.
Well, here I was tempted. I looked into different employments, being a prison guard or border guard, all sorts of those stupid things.
I applied for a prison guard position right after, because I graduated in 2009, which is a bad time to graduate with an economics degree. And one of the jobs I applied for was a prison guard position, or it was actually county jail. And I got far enough along that I actually did a shadow shift one day, and then they got my background report back. And I'd been arrested when I was 15, and I lied about it because I didn't ever get charges or anything, and I wrongly thought that they wouldn't be able to see that.
So it was a blessing.
Yes, it was.
It probably was a blessing. You did.
I wouldn't. I mean, and I knew it after that first shift. I wouldn't have liked it in there, anyways. There's an environment, and part of it is the facility, right? Because it's like a cage. It's just a box with fluorescent lights, right? So that's kind of an uncomfortable space, anyways. But also, like, I was one of them, right? I wasn't. I'm not a guard. I just needed a job.
You saw the clientele base in there and thought, cha-ching.
Right. Capitalism at its finest.
Well, luckily I didn't get the job.
Hey, I mean, this is America. It's the way it works. And I know some people are just out of control and they need to be restrained and separated from others. But this idea of punishment, especially the way it's evolved, just build a big concrete building, throw some fluorescent lights in it. You can start putting the human animals in a cage, and then pay others to watch them, make sure that the animals stay animals.
Well, they don't even do that to the degree they should. That's I mean, that's where prison gangs came from. Why the fuck do you think prison gangs evolved? They were manufactured so that the inmates would monitor themselves.
Makes sense. And I was going to apply to work in a prison library, and a friend forbid me. He knew me better than I knew myself at the time. Kind of embarrassed to admit this, but this is part of my truth too. Had a similar experience where I was looking for work, and one of the steel foundries here in town was on strike. They were looking for scab replacements. And I was ready to go apply. And one of my buddies said, dude, you do not want to do that. You don't want to cross a picket line. You don't want to involve yourself in that. I was glad I listened. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm feeling kind of good. What are you feeling, Flo? Monday afternoon. I'm feeling
good. I'm feeling pretty satisfied.
Too. I'm feeling like maybe wrapping up.
Jesse, are you satisfied?
Yeah, I've been traveling here for about 2 hours, just over 2 hours. Got about an hour to go. I'm going to see Angeline. I got an interview tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern with a guy, Danny Fordich. We've had him on a couple times. A very intelligent guy. He goes after the people you aren't supposed to talk about. Very hardcore. Thinks they're actually non-humans. So it's going to be, and especially with the stuff that's been going on recently, it's going to be fascinating how hard I think that he's going to go at them tonight. So I'm just going to quickly get to her house and then set up and do the interview tonight. So that starts at 10.
I'm guessing 10 Eastern. You broke up again, brother. You broke up again. We'll hopefully someone while Jesse's driving, if one of the mods wouldn't mind. I'm assuming he's got it scheduled, and if someone would drop the link for that as well. Looks like we got We Are Awake TV going live. We've got, I think, Illumitami is doing something as well. And when Jesse gets to his destination and gets going, he'll have something going too. So
fantastic. You gentlemen and you chat have a fantastic night. If you shake it more than 3 times, it's playing with yourself.
Thanks for the wisdom, Flo. I appreciate your fellowship and your contributions. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Art Pole. God bless you, brother. So, Jesse, I'm going to drop you in the back and wrap it up.
Yeah, thanks for keeping me company. You all have a great night. I jumped on because when that guy was talking about if anybody has a problem with him hitting women, I have a big problem with that and have dealt with quite a few people that have done that. And I was coming up to say, oh, yeah, I'm your Huckleberry, was what I was going to say. But then I heard Flo had said it and then whatever, so I just didn't say anything. But yeah, I was in, man. I don't like people that put their hands on women, man. And so, yeah, y'all have a great night, and may the source be with y'all. See you, man.
Respect. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Finish your travel safely. Give our best to your beautiful lady, and best luck on your interview later. And also, Jesse, thank you for sharing the restraint, right? Flo was ready to engage. I saw that as well. No reason for me. Admittedly, a man being physical with a woman is a soft spot for me as well. It's not something I appreciate, respect, or admire. I know it happens. I watched it happen when I was a child quite a bit. A good man, a wise man, couldn't control his anger, looked like a real piece of shit. I never wanted to be that way. And I did good. I was never violent. Not with a woman. Oh, I met some women, though. They like to trigger me, man. Holy cows, the women I met, they love to trigger me. Praise be. I love them for that. And I love the fact that I got to see a poor mistake when I was a young man. And I got to see some damn good examples. I got to see a poor example in some ways and got to see some great examples along my way. And I hope to be a better example for others, because I know there's a lot of men out there who were, coming up a little bit confused. got some blinders on them about what the future is going to bring, what it means to be a man, what it means to be a man in this world. There's a lot of people who are like I used to be. And I'm not saying I'm some distant, some great height. I've just been through some shit, and I know how heavy that can be, and I don't like that feeling. And if I can be of some support, if I can be of some encouragement, if you can find some inspiration and faith through me, then golly geez, I'll sleep well at night. Because I do this with the hopes, with the prayers that the right words will flow through me for the right time and the right ears to receive. Those who have ears to listen can hear. Those who can hear can understand, and anyone who can understand can know. And what I know, brothers and sisters, is the peace of being. I know the stillness of knowing. Be still and know. Be still and know that God is with you. Love is with you. You are the light that shines eternally each day through you, for you, with you, and as you. Brothers and sisters, thank you again. Do the subscribe thing, please. The numbers are growing. I respect, I appreciate, I honor that. And for those who can make it again, please return next time. Till then, peace for everyone. Choose love and live without fear. Thank you again. God bless.